You had a team meeting just a few minutes ago, and you decided what is the target for the upcoming season. So, what is the target?
Players are naturally ambitious, and probably they are excited also because of the Liga Cup campaign. So we are speaking about being among the best teams in Veikkausliiga and maybe being involved in these European sports. Either it comes straight from the position in the table or from this Euro Cup. Euro final tournament, one of the ways, or even from Summon Cup, bad way. It will be, of course, a good, great achievement for the club.
What kind of football we offer to our fans? I heard about this term offensive-minded football from the north. Can you explain it?
Yes, offensive football or offensive-minded football from the north. It's some kind of motto we have internally that the players are buying and adhering to and most importantly implementing on the pitch. And I think the feedback even from the outside has been positive. I got some feedback also, and we need to represent to the best we can the most northern team in Veikkausliiga, and we want to entertain people by with the football we put in practice proactive football, a football that is more proactive and reactive, a football that expresses the deep passion the players have about the game, and a football that allows us also to succeed as a team.
What are your personal predictions and targets for the season?
As a coach, my predictions are much more focused on a daily basis, doing the best we can in a daily basis to be the best club, the best team we can be, because we have been our boundaries, but I'm not very much interested on our boundaries. I'm much more interested on what is after those stereotyped boundaries. So we develop day by day to get better and to help our players to develop, to help our club to develop. This means winning games, but working very well day by day. Otherwise, nothing happens overnight. So my focus is on what I can do tomorrow and maybe also on next one.
Name 3 opponents which are most interesting and why.
The most interesting teams to face are the best teams in the country. In my opinion, Arto, Kotka, and I'm not sure about the third. There can be many teams that across the season they show they are probably the third strongest side. Of course, we are interested on facing the best teams because it's how we learn most, and the best games also make us a better team.
So, can you go a little bit deeper why they are most interesting teams?
Yeah, because they have the best players and the best organization, and it's the kind of games we want to play, like we played Saturday. In both Areena and Arto, those are the kind of games we want to be involved with.
Wednesday we play first Veikkausliiga game in the season. So what kind of expectations do you have about that game against KTP?
KTP is a very good team. I think KTP is gonna change this traditional idea that the team gets promoted from Mukana is seen as a team that will end at the end of the table and fighting against the relegation, sometimes succeeding, sometimes not. I think KTP will change this paradigm. They have some top players in this league that could play in any team in this league. I think as a team they are very well organized. They know what they are doing. They are very disciplined. They have quality out of possession and in possession. They are a tough opponent, and I think this game will probably be one of our toughest games for this season, because there are different things coming together. It's a away game, it's a long trip, not many days before the last game that was very intense from the physical and emotional point of view for the players, this Liga Cup final, and also the kind of organization they have there, the team and the high-quality players they have. I think altogether makes this one of the most challenging games we are going to have this season. So we need to be very good if we want to get points from Kotka. We need to be really in one of our best versions as a team.
Are there those key factors where we need to be better in that game to get that 3 points?
I think we need to be very good when the KTP presses. We don't expect KTP to press every time, but there are moments they press very well. And we need to be very good in our build-up actions. Then in the moments they are in mid-block, we need to be very good in our positional attack as well, with the proper balance, with the proper positioning to get through. Because that is one of the main characteristics as well, how compact they can defend in mid-block. I think those are two areas that we need to be very good.
Can you say something interesting, what to follow from the each team, player or thing people are watching from Ruutu, so where to focus?
I think from KTP is quite interesting to see some individual players they have there. We can name, for instance, Jacques de Vries or Willis Furtado. I think how they play even together with each other, it's quite interesting to follow. They have the individual quality top on this league. From our side, I don't want to nominate an individual player at the moment. We are still in the start of the league. I think it's to see the value of this collective once again and how we react after this, let's say, disappointment in the Liga Cup final, where I believe we played good enough to have a different outcome, but it didn't happen, and how we react now is the main thing. What is the capacity of the team to keep the good performances now in the first game of the season?
All right, thank you. Good luck for the season and good luck for the game. What are your personal expectations for the upcoming season?
I don't know, to improve on last season, I guess, is the main goal. More clean sheets. I don't know how many in total I had last year myself. I think it was maybe 6 or 7. So it's always nice a goal to try to improve on that. And that's probably to just play better myself. We expect more from myself, and more clear sheets is the target.
Could you name 3 most difficult players or teams, if you don't want to name any players, to who to play against
In the league?
Yeah.
For you, I think personally, for me, from personal experience, one player is Petri Forsell, just because his free kicks, his shots from distance, he likes to put knuckleballs on them. So there's a lot of movement for goalkeepers to deal with. That's definitely one player for sure that's tough to deal with. It's hard to name any other players. Teams maybe. I think obviously Coops and Hoika are always tough because they're the top 2 teams mainly in the league. But I'd say Forsell is the main guy.
Name 3 best goalkeepers in the Veikkausliiga. I know you don't want to name yourself, but then 3 others.
Kreidel, the Coops. I think he's good with his feet and he's a good shot stopper.
What we put me on the spot. Got to think.
Rudikov's quite good for Honka. Again, a good shot stopper, can keep the ball, can distribute very well. And I think our opponent on Wednesday, Leslati, is really good as well. It's a similar age to me. His distribution is good, kicks the ball pretty far, and of course, make some good saves. So I'd say, yeah, them three.
Season is beginning at Wednesday, so what kind of game you are expecting in the Kotka?
Very tough game for sure. They've obviously just come back up, got promoted. They're going to be eager and ready to go, like all the teams are who get back promoted. And everyone obviously thinks the team that come up is going to be an easier test, but we know as a team that it's going to be one of the hardest of the season, especially going their first game of the season at their place. Their fans are going to be packing out the stadium for sure. And we know it's going to be a tough test. We've got to be on our A game to get a result there. So, yeah.
Christ, thank you. Olet yksi joukkueen kapteeneista, niin millainen rooli sulla on kapteenistossa ja minkälainen joukkue sulla on sitä meitä joukkueessa?
Joo, tosiaan tänä vuonna kapteenista. Siinä on 4 muuta mun lisäksi ja kaikki huippujätket niiden kanssa, että mä voin ottaa nyt oppia kaikkia vanhempia paljon kokeneet pelaajia. Mun rooli on olla vähän niin nuorten pelaajien apuna siinä, että on vähän niin niiden kapteenina siinä, että auta heitä päästä joukkueeseen mukaan ja sitten kaikkea pikkutehtävää, mitä joukkueessa on.
Sitten sullekin 3 joukkuetta, jotka odotat olevan meidän päävastustajia tämän kauden aikana.
Päävastustajia? No VPS ainakin yksi, että ei ole voitettu niitä hetkiä, että nyt on aika voittaa ne 2 kertaa ensi kaudella. Ja no sanotaan KuPS ja HJK. Että kyllä me halutaan pelata niistä korkeissa sijoista. Niiden kanssa varmaan taistelemaan.
Minkälaiset odotukset sulla on itsellä tulevaan kauteen? Henkilökohtaisesti on.
No joo, nyt itsellä on yksi iso tavoite varmaan isoin pysyä kunnossa. Että saa ehjän kauden pelata. Että nyt meni tää talvikausi mulla mönkään, mutta kohta on takas kentälle ja sitten on tavoite pysyä kunnossa. Ja totta kai pelillisiä asioita, niin mennä koko ajan eteenpäin pelaajana ja henkilökohtaisesti auttaa joukkuetta mahdollisimman paljon.
Mikä sun henkilökohtainen pelikunta on tällä hetkellä?
No nyt on pari treenejä tuossa veten kunnolla joukkojen mukana, että aletaan lähestyn pelikuntoa, että kyllä tässä varmaan vielä kuitenkin jonkun aikaa menee, mutta uskon, että tässä kuussa tuon pelaa.
Alright. Mä en kysykään sulta Kotkasta mitään, kun ajattelun lähdössä, niin ei muuta kuin onnea ja menestystä kautta.
Kiitos.
Kiitos. Season starts at Wednesday, so what kind of expectations you have about the season?
The expectation is high. I think as a team we are improving day by day. Expect us to fight in the top 4, top 6, and that's our expectation.
You are one of the captains, so what kind of captain you are?
I'm the captain that I like to listen to the players to know what they are thinking about and try to help them in everything they need. So yeah, I'm there to help my players and myself and the team.
What are your personal predictions and targets for the season?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't have like individual thing, but I want to just help my team to achieve our goals, and of course I want to score more goals and give some assists and help as defender as well.
Name 3 opponents which you consider to be our closest rivals. Teams, yeah.
Like teams that will be close to us in the season.
To be Relatives Pepes. Yeah, the team that's going to be close to us. Would they say Kups? Senaoki? And Koiko.
Wednesday we play against KTP. So what kind of thoughts and predictions you have about that opening game?
It's going to be like debut for everyone because in 2023. So it's a new season, different teams. We had different team from last year. I think the game is gonna be tough for sure. And they are a really good team. So I think we are going there to take the 3 points, and then we're gonna do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you and good luck for the season.